South Korea is facing an unprecedented grave challenge. Currently, South Korea is dealing with an alarming issue: the declining birth rate. This situation has concerned the government and the population because it profoundly impacts the country's future. In other parts of the world, it is common for families to have 2 or more children. However, in South Korea, the average number of births is only 0.8 children per family. Imagine 10 families with only 8 children among them, while 2 or more families have no children at all. This means the population is rapidly declining, and families are not having enough children to keep society alive. To maintain a stable population, meaning no growth or decline, the fertility rate must be around 2.1 children per woman. This rate is known as the replacement rate. So imagine, South Korea is 61.9% below the replacement rate needed to maintain a stable population. This means that in a few years, South Korea's population and culture could become non-existent. This drastic decline in the birth rate is not just a number on a graph. It reflects profound changes in Korean culture and society in recent years. Social and economic pressures, the role of women in the workforce, and the challenges of marriage are key factors in this scenario. Historically, Korean society has always valued family and marriage as fundamental pillars. However, in recent decades, rapid social and economic changes have transformed the mindset and living conditions of Koreans. The rapid growth of cities, rising living costs, and intense job market competition have led many Korean women to rethink marriage and motherhood. Marriage, which was once seen as a natural and desired goal, is now considered an enormous responsibility and, in many cases, undesirable. Many women prefer not to marry or have children. The election of Yoon Suk-yeol as president in March 2022 further complicated the situation. Yoon is known for his anti-feminist rhetoric, which can be seen as a response from Korean men to social changes and feminist movements seeking more rights and equality. This scenario has created an even greater division between men and women in the country. The 4B movement, a radical reaction. Among the feminist movements that have emerged, the 4B movement stands out based on 4 pillars. No marriage with men, rejection of traditional marriage, no children, challenging the social pressure for women to become mothers, no dating, avoiding relationships with men to reduce inequalities, no deep relationships with men, complete rejection of relationships with men, seeking autonomy and resistance to objectification. These movements have serious consequences for society. The low birth rate is already a critical issue, and movements encouraging women not to have children or to avoid relationships with men can further aggravate the situation. The South Korean government has invested billions in policies to incentivize marriage and childbirth, offering financial subsidies, tax benefits, and support programs for couples and families with children. These challenges also open opportunities for foreigners, as the country is becoming more flexible regarding immigration, creating new types of work visas. However, the situation remains concerning, and the birth rate is still insufficient to ensure the population's sustainability in the future. This complex topic reveals the profound transformation South Korea is undergoing. We would like to know your opinion. What do you think of these feminist movements? Do you believe something similar could happen in other countries? Leave your comments and let's continue this conversation. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video to support us and also subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.